More than 100 million Americans are living with obesity right now, not because they are lazy, not because they lack discipline, because obesity is a disease, a complex medical condition that rewires how the brain, hormones, and metabolism work. And for too long, the treatments available simply were not enough. That changed on April 1, 2026. The United States Food and Drug Administration approved Foundayo, a once-daily pill for weight management made by Eli Lilly and Company, and this approval is unlike anything we have seen before. Inside your body is a hormone called GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1. When you eat, GLP-1 tells your brain you are full, it slows digestion, it regulates blood sugar, it keeps appetite in check. In people with obesity, this signaling system breaks down. The brain stops getting the right messages. Hunger outlasts every meal. The body stores fat more aggressively. Eating less becomes not just hard, but biologically unsustainable for many people without medical help. And if obesity does not stay contained, it leads to high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, obstructive sleep apnea, joint damage, and certain cancers. Obesity is not a lifestyle choice. It is a disease that causes other diseases. Foundayo belongs to a class of medicines called GLP-1 receptor agonists. Foundayo mimics the GLP-1 hormone, activating receptors in the brain that reduce appetite and create a feeling of fullness, slowing how fast the stomach empties food and helping stabilize blood sugar levels. In simple terms, Foundayo works with your body's own biology to make eating less feel natural, not forced. What makes Foundayo different from every other GLP-1 option available? Foundayo is a pill, and you can take it any time of day, with or without food, with or without water restrictions. That distinction matters more than it might sound. The only other approved oral GLP-1 pill must be taken first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before eating, with barely any water. Miss that window, and absorption suffers. Foundayo has none of those restrictions. Because Foundayo is a small molecule, not a peptide, the body absorbs it quickly regardless of food or timing. That flexibility is not a small thing. It is the difference between a treatment people will actually stick to and one they will eventually abandon. Foundayo was tested in a Phase 3 program called ATTAIN, enrolling more than 4,500 people with obesity or overweight across two major global trials. ATTAIN-1 enrolled 3,127 adults without diabetes. Over 72 weeks, about a year and 4 months, participants taking the highest dose of Foundayo lost an average of 27.3 pounds, representing 12.4% of their body weight. The placebo group lost just 2.2 pounds. These results were published in the New England Journal of Medicine in September 2025. Beyond weight loss, Foundayo also improved key markers of heart health, including reductions in waist circumference, cholesterol, triglycerides, and blood pressure. ATTAIN-2 enrolled more than 1,600 adults who also had type 2 diabetes. All 3 doses of Foundayo met every primary and secondary endpoint, delivering significant weight loss, blood sugar reductions, and improved cardiometabolic markers. Foundayo is currently approved for weight management. A separate submission for type 2 diabetes is planned. Foundayo is effective, but like every medicine, it has side effects, and patients deserve to know them fully. The most common side effects of Foundayo are gastrointestinal, nausea, constipation, diarrhea, vomiting, indigestion, and abdominal pain. Some patients also experience headaches and hair loss, the latter often linked to rapid weight loss itself. Most of these effects are most noticeable when first starting Foundayo or after each dose increase. Foundayo starts at a low dose of 0.8 mg and is gradually increased every 30 days, up to a maximum of 17.2 mg, specifically to give the body time to adjust. Foundayo also carries serious warnings. Foundayo may cause inflammation of the pancreas, pancreatitis. Severe, persistent abdominal pain, with or without nausea, is a signal to stop Foundayo immediately and call a doctor. Foundayo carries a boxed warning, the FDA's most serious, for the potential risk of thyroid tumors, including a rare cancer called medullary thyroid carcinoma. This risk was observed in animal studies. It has not been confirmed in humans, but the warning stands. Do not use Foundayo if you or a family member has a history of medullary thyroid carcinoma, or if you have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, MEN2. Women taking oral contraceptives should know that Foundayo may reduce birth control pill effectiveness. Discuss alternatives with your doctor. Foundayo is available now through Lilly Direct with home delivery. Retail pharmacies and telehealth providers are rolling out access shortly after. Insured patients, as little as $25 per month with a savings card, self-pay, starting at $149 per month. Those we are insured through Medicare Part D will as little as $50 per month, beginning July 1, 2026. The FDA approved Foundayo in just 50 days, the fastest approval of a new molecular entity since 2002, under the new Commissioner's National Priority Voucher Program. Under the standard timeline, that decision would not have come until January 2027. Foundayo is the second oral GLP-1 pill ever approved, but it is the only one with zero food or water restrictions, making Foundayo the most practical oral GLP-1 option for real-world patients. Foundayo will not replace healthy eating or physical activity. Foundayo is approved alongside both, not instead of them, but for millions of people whose biology has made the fight against obesity harder than willpower alone can handle. Foundayo is a clinically meaningful, FDA-approved tool designed for real life. If you think Foundayo may be right for you, talk to your doctor. Foundayo, approved April 1, 2026. A new option, a real difference, for real people. For educational purposes only, not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your healthcare provider.